cannot imagine any president.
Trump.
I know, but if you're saying the country is in trouble, let's
saying we're out of money. Actually,
let's give credit to what country is in trouble.
Let's saying we're out of money. Actually, is what I'm credit to what. Saying we're out of money.
So y'all better definitely take heed if Tucker Carlson is speaking, talking about no money. Obviously, he is one of very few that's in a very high place willing to say something when other people are not, like most of the government. And you know that he rubs shoulders with most of the government, most of the world, which I don't do that, but I even know that we're out of money and things are short. There has been a thing since Clinton's Obama time. So how much more in 2026? Take heed, y'all, please, for your sake, for your family's sake. There's whatever time you have, give it to the Most High first, because really that's all you can do. There's a lot of things to do in very little time, but giving it to the Lord, he will make the most of whatever time there is if you do right by him. So please do that. It is very clear from the different lists I compiled on here for you, from AI results to the top heads, elitist bankers, probably like everybody that was on the Epstein list, more or less. I would say at least 90%, like Jamie Dimon for sure. Anyway, he definitely had some major parts with dude. Easily found. I'm saying these things to say if these people are warning and they don't care about you, they don't care about me, they're in a club that me and you will never get in, that's showing something that is very, very important. We need to take heed. Not only them, but also everybody that had bought our debt. Like China had a lot to our debt. Many people had. And they've been getting rid of that heavily. Saudi Arabia no longer signing deals with us as far as oil is concerned. We're no longer like the oil kings. Hence the reason we're over here taking everybody on top of their oil. We literally have become pirates. Literally. Imagine. Like, how are we so energy efficient, but yet we're robbing the rest of the world for their oil? Does that make sense to you? These people say one thing and they do a whole nother. They are attacking people. They're wicked in all their ways. We must take heed. We must be careful. We must be prepared. We must give it to the Lord. And we must just be awake. Make sure you're right with the Lord. Make sure you're right walking in his word. Being obedient to his word. Keeping the testimony of Yeshua Jesus in your heart, which is the reason that you would have been saved. The reason that you are changing to a different person what you were formerly, more or less. And that's what will keep you, because if you know his word, you live by his word, bring him a reminder of his word, and you're going to be good. You'll be very, very good. So I hope that you take heed. I hope that you realize these things, and I hope that many people are saying them. So it's going to come on us quick, and it's going to make this place like never before. Not even during the Great Depression did it hit off like this. So it's real serious. Every person should get their houses in order. But most off, again, make sure you are giving yourself to the Lord, and that is the best way you can prepare for yourself and for your family, for your children, for your loved ones.
The president is doing to get us out of debt, because I think that what he's doing economically,
I'm not supporting Hamas, and I'm not attacking Trump.
Okay.
Just with those baseline agreements. It's also true that like our debt is not sustainable. And so given that, like, what do you think it will cost? What did it cost to move the fleet off Iran into the Persian Gulf?
A lot less than it would to bury a lot of Americans if they ever got a long-range ballistic missile. A lot less.
Yeah,
Tucker, I want you to understand that when Iran has told us for 47 years they're going to kill us, do you think they would do it if they had the capacity militarily?
What would happen if Iran took out any of the energy facilities in the Gulf, or took out a bunch of them? What would happen to the United States economy, do you think?
Well, our economy probably would survive because we have energy independence thanks to President Trump.
Who would survive?
Our economy is based on our own markets.
Energy. What do you think?
It would be a terrible thing to happen globally. It's why Iran is a global threat. It's why Iran, through its proxies, Tucker, this is another thing.
They're not blowing up energy infrastructure right now, but if we try to regime change them, they have said that they will. I don't know if they will or not.
I don't either.
Is that a risk that...
But they have their own problems to defend if they try to do that, and they lose their own energy capacity.
Are you worried about... So if they took out... And I don't know what's going to happen, and I guess we're not supposed to think about worst case because that makes us pro-Islamic or something. But I'm an American, and I don't want a depression in our country. It's too fractured and unstable right now. I don't think we want that at all. Okay,
None of us want that. None of us want.
Not right now. We don't. Not at all.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it next year, next week, 10 years from now.
All these states are basically in a state of insurrection against the federal government. They're not enforcing the most basic law of the land, which is immigration.
And thank goodness President Trump is pushing back, and
I
he's
agree. I'm just saying,
seeking to force
if all of a sudden
compliance
markets just tanked and gas tripled or whatever, and you had, like a severe recession or something worse, that's a massive cost. And I don't see anybody factoring in that possibility. Iran has said it will do it. You've said 10 times they're evil. Okay, I believe you. Then why wouldn't they take out the Qatari gas fields they share with Qatar, or refining, petrochemicals, extraction in any of the Gulf countries? That would cripple us.
Well,
are you worried about that?
energy-wise, again, we have independence because President Trump put measures in place that gave us the capacity.
Do we set international energy prices in the United States?
In some ways we do, because our own market and our own production has a whole lot to do with what those world costs are going to be.
If you took Saudi energy production or Qatari energy production or Emirati energy production offline.
That is making an assumption that if there were regime change, that they would be more effective at attacking than we would be defending. And that's a pretty
Can we defend the Straits of Hormuz? Can we defend all of that energy infrastructure? Is anyone even asking these questions, or it's all like a Mark Levin episode where they're bad?
They are certainly asking the questions. That's part of the whole process.
Just saying, I've raised this before, and it's like, shut up, Carlson. You're taking money from the jihadis. I've never taken a dime from anybody, obviously. I just care about the United States, and it freaks me out, and no one else seems worried about this.
In caring about the U.S., you should care about the fact that the proxies of Iran have moved globally. 12 Central and South American countries have Hezbollah deeply embedded. Venezuela, one of the worst. They're in the Western Hemisphere already. Do we know how
Where
many...
would you rank that on the list of concerns for the average American, Hezbollah in South America?
I doubt most Americans think about it. I think about it because I know what they do. I know that if it weren't for Iran, there wouldn't be Hamas, there wouldn't be the Houthis, there wouldn't be Hezbollah. We wouldn't have the problem on the border with Lebanon. We wouldn't have the problem with Yemen. We wouldn't have the
problem on the border with Lebanon. I'm an American. I'm not having any problems on the border with Lebanon right now. I live in Maine. We don't have problems on the border of Lebanon. Like, what are you even talking about? No offense.
There's 700,000 Americans who live in Israel, for one thing. Does that matter to you?
Well, of course, every American life matters to
Every
me.
life you say matters the same, so that should matter. When
but
they start,
my country, like,
when they start shelling civilians and civilians get killed and displaced, that should matter to all of us.
But I mean, there's
Tucker Carlson done such a great job with this interview. He has been doing some really great interviews, and so has Candace Owens, for that matter. I always question certain facts, certain others, just because the whole long past, knowing, though, that each and every person can change. Although we should only put our complete trust in the Most High and no one else. But what him and her and different people are doing, they are fighting the good fight, and they are spreading awareness, spreading truth, and I definitely appreciate it. I really, really much appreciate it. So I just want to say thank you to him. I want to say thank you to Candace Owens, and any person who is standing for righteousness, any person who is standing for the Most High's word and truth. May Yah bless you, and may everyone else get on the right side, and may you guys come to the Lord, and may you all repent. Everybody has to repent, right? That's a given. But maybe I pray that the lost are able to hear this and are able to repent. And Lord, may this message reach all who it is meant to. I am very, very saddened by the state of this nation. I don't know everybody, obviously, in this nation, but I don't want everybody to die, and I surely don't want people to die with not being saved and not having a relationship with the Lord. Then they be damned forever. You have eternity, but your eternity in hell. So what type of life is that? It's not cool, it's not good, and then you were getting tortured. You never have a day of peace. You don't sleep, you don't get rest, you don't get nothing but bad, and it's all bad. Listen, time is short. Tomorrow's not promised. And whatever time that we do have left here in this earth, I do believe it's going to get more harder and harder in each and every day. So please, go choose the Lord. Choose the Lord while you may. Seek him while you may, because tomorrow's promised to no one. And many people are dying all over. They're continuing to die. But please, don't lay your head without getting right with the Lord, please. If you need someone to pray for you, there are many of us out here. I, for one, will always reach out and pray with whoever needs me to, or pray for you, whatever the case may be. But there are many, many bigger ministries that will even do it. Any real person of God will stop everything to help someone in need, especially when it concerns their soul, because that is what we're here for. Okay? So please, never hesitate. Never hesitate. We love you. All the people of God love you. There's a lot of frauds out here, but there's a lot of real people too. And we are starting to shine bright. I promise you that. Be blessed.